The story of Ring of Elysium is one of trials and tribulations. The idea that the formula of PUBG could be beaten by a game developed by one of the studios working under them is a crazy concept. But in a lot of people's eyes, it happened. ROE gained a big following a few months back, but with Asian servers only, as well as the game being hard to download and play, it faded into obscurity. It wasn't really until 2018 of September when ROE found itself back in the eyes of consumers with its surprising release to Steam. This brought with it new gameplay, new guns, a new map, and new servers. It was looking good for ROE. Within a few short weeks, it's barren. Today we took a look at what happened, and how the biggest game on my channel personally has faded out quickly. Today we take a look at if ROE has failed. Now in my eyes and others, it might seem strange to call a game dead, already granted it's on an average of 20,000 players a day. With its peak being about 52,000, it seems kinda odd. Bear with me though, it'll make sense soon. Compared to PUBG, ROE seems like a slightly better version to a lot of people. So why is PUBG still getting hundreds of thousands of players when ROE hasn't even broke 100k? The main issue is a lack of exposure. ROE has so many interesting and fun ideas that work well. It has a decent map, I'll admit a bit dull, but still it's not too bad. When it comes to people playing the game, it's like the same thing that happened to Cuisine Royale. It came across like a fad. No big streamers play ROE a lot, but why? The reason why right now is Blackout, in my opinion. Blackout is messing with ROE's growth. I for one would rather play Blackout than ROE, and it seems like 30,000 people could feel the same way. Also Fortnite, as much as many of us hate the game, it's more fleshed out and has a lot of features that are always constantly added. ROE has had very little content added. In a genre that needs new things all the time, it's very hard to keep people entertained with a small map that has a lot of easy ways to get around. Also, not to mention the scare a few weeks back with malware and all that. A few of my friends even quit the game due to it, and that's kind of scary, being it's something that really wasn't an issue and wasn't really caused by them, but that can skew with numbers, and it's one of the more concerning things that happen with the game. Ring of Elysium really isn't fully dead, but a lack of content can honestly kill something. This is a tough time to be a Battle Royale game that isn't PUBG, Fortnite, or Blackout. And as mentioned earlier, Cuisine Royale is gone. It's dead, it's over. The content, it gets content updates, but the game barely hits 1,000 players anymore. Even with good content updates, it's just weird how it works. ROE personally can come back from this little skew it's having. I think that this game has potential to get hundreds of thousands of players, but it honestly might be hard. The game has a lot of new things that are exciting, but the problem is I haven't been playing it and a lot of people haven't been playing it because of lack of content and better alternatives at the moment. I do think the game is better than PUBG, so I of course hope for the best. We really just have to wait and see. So the verdict, did ROE fail? Hard to say. Honestly, I think not yet. I think there's a lot of potential, but we just have to wait and see. If they put in the time and effort to make this game as good as it could be, then hopefully this game will hit on the charts and be a very well-known game in the future. Until then, I'm Indy. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.
Sorry, I can't quit my bitching. It feels like some